Jaylan, obviously we saw the video with you and Coach. I mean, was that the first that you'd heard of it? I mean, was it a complete surprise that you were named to the team?
Yeah, that was it's crazy because I seen Justin King, but he was telling me him and Coach Beamer had something to do after he met with me. So when I sat in the chair, I didn't really know what was going on.
It's Jaylan, when you did hear that from Coach Beamer, I guess just what's that like? What does that feel like? And you know, when you look back on, I guess, this year, the last 4 or 5 years, just, you know, what's that like to have a little bit of a time to have a little bit of perspective on it too?
You know, it was kind of crazy because when I seen the video, I actually cried, and I didn't. I was like, "While I'm crying, I already know what the video is about. You know, I already found out." But now it was very emotional. Like you said, you know, it's just been a long 4 or 5 years. A lot of hard work, you know, and it's good to see the hard work finally paying off.
Jaylan, with this kind of season, I'm sure the NFL has taken a lot of notice, and obviously you're done here. But was there any thought about, well, first of all, just how much do you think this has helped your NFL dreams, and was there any thought about saying opting out the bowl game and maybe getting a head start on it?
You know, as far as helping out my NFL dream, you know, kind of sitting down with Coach Gray in the offseason, he kind of told me, like, these are things you got to do better. This is what the scouts want to see on film. And I kind of took note of that. And then this summer, tried to make sure I worked on all those things. And, you know, I'm not a bowl game now. You know, I just love the game of football. So, you know, every chance I get to go out there, you know, I'm going to be out there.
Jan, what has this experience been like for you, being able to get ready for a bowl game? And obviously a lot of these players on the team, they haven't experienced this before. So what has that whole process been like for you?
It's been fun. You know, just seeing the young guys happy and excited to go out there and practice extra, you know, doing the team activities that we've been doing. So, you know, it's been fun, you know, being in a leader role and doing this, you know, it's actually, you know, give me chills thinking about it because, you know, I'm having fun, you know, out there with those guys one more time. So,
Jaylan, you talked before the Clemson game about this senior class, you and this senior class wanting to leave the program in a better place, not only as it sits here right now and if you guys get a bowl win. Do you guys feel like you've left this program in a better place than when you got here?
Yeah, most definitely. You know, as seniors, you know, we kind of talk about it before the season, what our goals, you know, how we want to lead a place, you know, what it looked like. And I think after the season, after the bowl game, we sit back. I think we definitely did that.
As a leader, what do you sense the motivation is like for the entire team going into this thing? You feel like there's a true drive to go out there and win one more game, or does it feel more like a job to be out there and playing at this time of year?
You know, it's feeling like how it's felt all year. We out there having fun. Like I said, we get another chance to go out there and compete. I think that's what you want to do as a competitor. You know, just have a chance to go out there and compete. So, you know, I think that's the mindset.
Jaylan, it's kind of a weird month. You know, guys leave and guys might sit out the bowl game or whatever. But as a leader who is staying, who is going to play, how do you get your arms around the other guys and say, hey, don't worry about the guys who aren't here. Here's how we can still win this game?
You know, first and foremost, those guys are brothers. Whatever decision they make, you know, that's the decision they feel like was best for them. But the guys that's here, you know, you here, so it's all in. You know, there's no different mindset because those guys are gone. You know, we here to play football, so that's what we're gonna do.
Jaylan, I know you've talked about it, just how much sort of positivity there is with everyone right now and how much excited guys are to just be playing. I guess just how have you seen maybe over this season guys, I guess for lack of a better term, like mindsets change and how do you feel like maybe Coach Beamer and the staff have sort of helped evolve this team, if at all, you know, over the last year?
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, it's ups and downs throughout the season, so, you know, that comes with it. But as we grew this year, you know, coaches did a good job helping us realize, you know, ups and downs going to happen. You know, just can't dwell on it because then more downs going to happen. So, you know, just move on, stay positive about those things. Appreciate you.